Today, I will try to persuade you why calisthenics is the best form of exercise. In this presentation, you will learn what calisthenics is, common misconceptions associated with it, important statistics and facts, and finally, my calisthenics journey, along with many other things about calisthenics. So let's begin. What exactly is calisthenics? Well, calisthenics are just basic bodyweight exercises. Some examples of this are pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and planks. Here is an example of me doing an advanced calisthenic exercise known as the elbow lever. So now that you know what calisthenics is, let's go over some common misconceptions. First and foremost, most people go to the gym, so I should go to the gym also. Actually, calisthenics is just as effective as weight training, in my opinion, and it's a very fun way to exercise. Additionally, calisthenics seems way too difficult. However, the basics of any exercise program, just like in this example, the basic push-up, lay a foundation, and that can be progressed in a pyramid style. So that helps you progress easily. And calisthenics is very good for that because the basics will never let you down. So some important statistics. Here in this moving infographic, according to the CDC, it shows obesity among US adults. So the lighter colors represent lower rates of obesity, percentages of obesity, while the higher colors represent greater percentages of obesity. And you can see from 2011 all the way to 2019, there's a gradual basic increase in obesity rates. So paired with this is according to the US Health and Human Services, more than 80% of adults, along with adolescents, do not meet guidelines for aerobic exercise. Paired with this is that less than 5% of adults are able to complete 30 minutes of physical activity each day. So these statistics are important to consider because especially in a time when we are at home and we're not always able to get outside to exercise, it's important to find creative ways to maintain physical and mental welfare. And a great way to do that is calisthenics, which I will explain a bit more about why it's better in the next slide. So the benefits of calisthenics: it requires minimal equipment. All you need is basically your body weight and maybe a door pull-up bar. A gym is very expensive along with the equipment associated with it. Calisthenics you can do almost anywhere. I've done calisthenics on vacation. I've done it in my home. I've done it many different places. For a gym, you need to physically be in a gym or have access to weights, which can be a little limiting to what you're doing with weight training. Calisthenics is straightforward and easy to begin with. In the gym, there's lots of different techniques to doing exercises along with too many machines, and this can get a little complex for some people. Additionally, according to a study published in the National Library of Medicine, they took a group of adult males and randomly trained them with calisthenic push-up progression and the traditional bench press. At the end of the 4-week study, in which they trained randomly for 3 days a week, they found out that those individuals that were doing calisthenic push-up progression training found significant increases in their push-up progression. So this shows that calisthenics is able to compete with weight training. So my journey here is a picture of my BMI come over the years. And as you can see, my BMI was pretty high. I was over the 97th percentile at one point. And then it dropped all the way down. This is an outlier, by the way. I believe it's a mistake. And then I was able to use calisthenics and discipline to become a better version of myself and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle, which I try to implement today. So in conclusion, I encourage you to try out calisthenics and exercise with it, especially in this time when we're at home. It's a very fun way to exercise, and it's fun to just push yourself to the limits and challenge yourself. If you're not open to doing this, then I encourage you to just try to find any form of exercise at least 3 days a week at home. Thank you for listening to my presentation.